peek, 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 peek. Oh, I don't even have the hold on. There it is. Peek! That's not all I have to say on it. It's just oh, by the way, I slammed my hands against my legs for to emphasize, for emphasis, but I just ended up hurting my legs. Holy shit. So, I'm gonna unmute the game because we are playing Blockterria. I didn't know what else to do. I knew I was going to be talking about DOAI in this stream. Because why not? But I didn't know what background I should have, what game I should be playing. And I didn't want to do Pacific Drive because I haven't done anything in the game since I last streamed. And I want to at least do some things off camera before I jump back into it. So here we are on Minecraft. Yes, I am dressed up as Buzz Lightyear for, hold on. Yes, I am dressed up as Buzz Lightyear for the bit of changing my skin every time. I didn't know what to wear. I just grabbed Buzz Lightyear. But that's not important. The important part is DOAI came out today. Abso-fucking-lutely. That, holy, when I saw that, I'm just like, holy shit, he's huge. Like, I have always heard that Winfrey was big, but just getting that scale was insane. He's a big lad. He also, I need to say this, he also has some killer fucking thighs. I have to say it. He has like fucking built ass thighs. He looks like he could crush your skull with the like one. I feel like he could literally crush your skull between those things. He's like one of the, he probably has like one of those videos where he's like squishing a watermelon with his thighs. That's probably something he has. He did have the power stance. Yeah, that's the craziest thing too to think about it, is that he's crouching. He's not even he's not fully standing straight up. That's a slight crouch. That man's got weight. Like that shit was, that shit, holy crap. I'm just pacing in the game. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just talking about fucking the fucking most peak shit I've ever seen. Like, I've been following DOAI for a good bit. Pop me like a grape with one hand. Exactly. He could. And I probably would. I'm trying to find words right now because this. Oh, I can't wait to see the other Velligun either. The flock's gonna be very interesting. One of the things that got me really interested, and I know we've already pretty much started talking spoiler stuff, but like, I guess spoilers for DOAI, a bit too late for that, but that is there. I have warned. This video, you have been warned now. That probably should have been there at the very start, but you have been warned for those who watch in the future. You've been warned. You've been warned. You have been warned. You have been warned. You have been warned. Anyway, one of the things that caught my interests was weirdly enough, what I watched it, I paused a bunch. Warned losers, exactly. One of the things that caught my interest in a weird way was when they mentioned who was the person who was doing, you know, the in-universe person who's doing the animation stuff. One of the things that caught my interest was the cartoon that they mentioned, like Candy Mouse or something like that. If I remember right. No, it's only been maybe a few hours. But like, I have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. Klaus stole their drip, yeah! That's exactly what I was thinking! He's gonna steal the drip! Like, I immediately thought Klaus, and I didn't think immediately that he's gonna steal. I didn't immediately be like, yo, he stole, Klaus stole his drip! I just immediately drew that connection. Motherfucker's stealing the drip. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Yeah, it's just it feels like a very much like, oh yeah, this is exactly who we're thinking of when we hear a mouse related thing. And it's like the Kirby community where they hear like anything to do with a butterfly and they just like demon, a demon, a demon, a demon. We're gonna be similar, just like anything that has to do with mouse. Oh, Klaus. You get what I mean. Like, it was so cool. Cause I felt so, there were multiple times where, mouse. How, alright, hold on while I try the word with the brain. When the, when the people with red eyes and yellow masks stuff came up, my initial thought was, oh, that's how they're going to do Lankman. I thought they were just like, oh, he's just gonna be regular ass dude, but he's just gonna be, you know, he's gonna just have this big yellow mummy face wrapping and these fun red goggles. Consider my expectations, and once we actually saw him, let's just say, consider my expectations exploded. Mouse. Consider, but yeah, like, back to what I was saying, consider all my, like, any expectations I had just like picked up, thrown into the nearest volcano, because they're not even in the water anymore. They are burnt to a crisp. My expectations were too low. They were too low. We're burning it. That's what I'm trying to say. My expectations, I mean, not too low, but like my expectations versus its reality were thrown off. A little bit. Because it's like not like a bad thing. It's the best thing. I want my expectations exploded out of the water, thrown into a volcano, erupted and destroyed. And to be fair, it came from where it was coming from within the universe. It just came from the wrong spot, and my brain just like, oh, this is cool. Like, oh, that's clever and cool. And then when he actually appeared, I'm like, oh, fuck. I guess I'm just stupid. Of which was awesome. Like, flat out awesome. I honestly can't wait to see more of DOAI. Caraman has me with the Winfrey from 686. I feel like maybe I should be glad because I don't think I know that meme. I fell and broke my spleen. I also peeked in at David Barons' stream too. And I was confused because I didn't know what they were doing. And then I realized they were looking for something, and what they found, and I was just like, oh, that exists in DOA 9 now. That's technically another part of history that happened too. It's a funny meme. I shall be the judge of that. I'll probably have to look into it either after stream or just in the middle of stream. Just in the middle of stream, starts looking at a meme. Yes, the Among Us. Okay, hi Jill. It's the middle of the stream. Yeah, I genuinely jumped in like near the end of David's stream. I hear the sounds of zombie. Looks like a giant igloo on the front. Oh, I do. I actually grabbed it before I started. Don't worry. I have water. I got hydration. That is an ominously held baseball bat. Is it a metal bat or is it a wooden bat? That's the real question. You can hear all the slamming around and everything. Why did I start walking that way? A uranium bat? I don't think that's safe. Gonna be honest. Don't think that's really safe. Yeah, hi. This is not a sword. This is not a sword. This is a spade. Axe. This is an actual weapon. Oh, wow, that was, oh. You know what? You know what? Fair. You eat the uranium, unless you can wield it with godlike ability. Carry on. The logic is sound. But one of the things that I also felt really smart for too was I didn't immediately realize it who the character was, who has our good old narrator, the Zachary Gignac. I don't think I said that right. I'm sorry. I think I butchered it. I should have just went with the joke. I think I tried to genuinely say his name. the I think I said it right. I hope I said it right. I don't have it in front of me, so I'm just like running off of my low brain energy. The Spaghetti Man. The Zachary Giggle Snacks. The one and only. I didn't realize. I'm like, who is this character and why is there why is the name familiar? Because I obviously knew who it was, but I didn't realize like the character until I had a brain blast and remembered Volume 0. And it clicked. That was that was one of the witnesses to the what was the character's name? Again, it's slipping from my fingers. It's Alex Williams. There he is. Alex Williams. That character. I should have probably, yeah, Alex Williams, yeah. I didn't, it took a little bit, and I'm like, why is Alex Williams a familiar name? And then it clicked that he was one of the witnesses to the original kidnappings in Volume 0. He was interviewed by the news. It was and I thought it was interesting, like, oh, this character's getting a bigger role. And I think by the end, I'm just like, oh, this character is probably dead. It wouldn't shock me. After everything that happened with him, probably he has a huge sign on his back that just says dead. Going to die. Kill me. That is written on his back right there in red permanent marker. But oh my gosh, I almost thought I was gonna fall on that and die. It is a it's definitely not the first time that something like that has happened in a series, though. Pretty crazy, yes. Not the first time in any series, though. I could probably say that with confidence. I didn't mean to use the stone block. I meant to. Oh. No, I just feel dumb. Dumber than I normally do. Man. Oh. But any... Nope. But, God, where was I going? Where was I going next? I had another thing I was going to talk about. Right, I remembered. I just remembered. One of the like, I gotta say, I love DOAI. If it's pretty obvious, I really like DOAI. I think it is the most underrated shit, like, on Pastra's channel. It's pretty underrated. It's really good. He good, very good, very good. It is so good. I say this, and because I mean this with all the niceness in the world. There's only one thing I think I didn't like as much from the first, from Zero. Oh yeah, the production quality is insane. I remember when he was talking about fucking when he was redoing one of the scenes for In Loving Memory, I think. And he talked about that he literally went back to the place they filmed him talking. And literally, like, at the same exact time and everything, and just refilmed it pretty much. He's a mad lad. He's insane. It shows absolute fucking passion for what he makes. Like, they all have a lot of passion for this project. It shows. It very much shows. The whole team does an amazing job. Pretty sure I even said that in a comment of Volume 1. I literally said, like, I think that was literally my exact wording. It's like the whole team did an amazing job. Absolutely. But back to what I was saying. There was one part, and it's at the very start of Volume 0, that I wouldn't say I dislike, but it's not my favorite part of the whole thing, and it's the entire text introduction of the video. The whole thing where it's like, you are this person about to watch the spooky tapes. These spooky scary tapes. And it's just like, it's kind of like right at the bat being like your hair tugged away from the television when you're like starting to get engrossed in the show you're about to watch. Yeah. That was something that the recent one definitely did not do, thankfully. Like, they're not like you're Johnny McJohnerson watching these spooky tapes on the telly. No, they just like, content warning. I have a story to tell. Hell, just jump right into it. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna sit here and be like, you're watching DOAI on the Disney Channel. I don't know why that's funny to me. Just, you're watching DOAI on the Disney Channel, and then the fuck, like, you're watching DOAI on the Disney Channel. So let me get engrossed in everything. Exactly. Let me in. Let me in immediately. Don't tell me I'm gonna be watching these tapes. Don't tell me I'm some kid named Alexander Hamilton, and I'm about to watch my grandma's tapes that I found in the attic. Exactly. Exactly. It's like watching an ad and then, which is out of the creator's control. I mean, well, they deserve to get money. It's like, but yeah, it's exactly like getting an ad before, like it's exactly like getting an ad before it. Which is not a bad thing. Let me put that one out there. They gotta make the green somehow. Society doesn't run on butterflies and rainbows. Let's be blunt. But still, it's exactly that feeling. And it's not exactly the best feeling. It's not a feeling you want when you're jumping right into something that you're supposed to like kind of soak yourself into and absorb in. Which is why I really liked it when DOA when volume 1 actually just pretty much started with just a content warning and then immediately into immediately into just telling us what, like, I have a story to tell and I'm going to tell you that story. The story of story. Absolute peakness. So we can hear the funny Lankman go, welcome to the Lankman Foundation. Here we have everything you could ever want. Water? You could have everything you could ever wish for. Get out of here! No! Get out of this room! You're not allowed! No! Don't make me get the broom! Also, I heard Pastra's Lankman voice, and I immediately started imagining, like, we get to see actual Lankman, and it's still that voice. I knew that we were gonna have a different Lankman voice, but I just imagined that, and it was really funny to me, just like... just like, hello there. Hello there, Mr. Williams. Hello. Shoo! Get out of here! Scram! This isn't for you! Starts playing like poker with Winfrey. Bad employee! Bad! Ah, no! It's full of like acid. Put on your silly little goggles. Let's just forget that this all happened. Okay? The Veldigoo. He's just making more. He's spraying them with young Veldigans. You have a problem with your employees. Want something more vicious and killer? Get your patented Veldigoop in a bottle. We aren't legally we legally need to mention to not use this on yourself. It is a legal requirement. Do not use it on yourself. Please. He's like begging, like, please don't use this on yourself. Yes! 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 I remember that! Oh my god, oh, that video is so, oh my god. Like, especially, like, near the end, too, like, that, holy crap, that caught, like, that fucking punch, just like, oh my god, it was a brutal, it had a brutal sound effect with it. I'm just like, oh my god. Like, I genuinely love that video. It's good satire. It's an absolute, like, I always find that, I guess I find that video also just, like, interesting too. But, like, oh, what else do I have to say? Oh, you know what? Winfrey's design, I want to harken back to it, because, like, you can absolutely tell that it's 100% inspired by the Lich from Adventure Time. Like, without a shadow of the doubt, without, like, a shadow of a doubt, you can 100% tell there's a lot of inspiration from the Lich in his design. Like, and I find that, so, like, honestly really cool. Where you can still tell that, but, like, it's also, you can tell it's its own character as well. It's like, oh wow, there's definitely inspiration here, but, like, it's its own fucking thing. It's really cool. I have to check that out immediately then. Immediately jumping. That. It's like, I don't want to deal with that shit. Yeah, I also found the fact that the Langman Foundation was paying, the police, was funding the police to be really interesting, because it explains, it definitely explains some things. Like, the whole fact of, like, you know, if the police knew this guy was still alive, why didn't they do anything, or anything like that? Like, they're literally, they're pretty much literally getting paid off by the Lankman Foundation. Like, it makes sense. It all comes together. It all makes sense. I fell. There we go. I think I should do another some moss carpet like here along this. To or maybe on the top. I don't know. I like how this looks. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, I'm liking that. I could just talk about this and also just kind of build a bit. Because this is looking pretty nice. I'm trying to... I think, like, I'm trying to think of, like, other things I really liked about it. Or if I have more to say. I'm not, There's like, oh, you know what? Another, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before that I planned on doing that. I plan on doing a whole video about talking about N-Lock horror videos, and yeah, that whole bit, like, see that DOAI volume 1 has came out. God, that video is gonna feel so much older than it used to, because all the recordings and stuff, that was like all recorded like so long ago, like way before DOAI came out. Like, it'd be one thing if I scripted everything and like recorded everything, like, I don't know, last year maybe. It's another thing when I think about, like, wow, DOAI Volume 1 came out, that's so cool, and then thinking about, like, that I have a whole video talking about analog horror videos, and one of them is DOAI Volume 0, and like, it wasn't even out when I recorded and wrote down the script, and now I'm going to do, hopefully, eventually, I'm going to do all the, like, voiceover work for that, like, after I do the video for the Pokemon stuff that I did, because that's also coming out, too. I plan on hopefully getting it out this month. But, back on that topic, it's just, like, it's kind of insane to think that, oh, that whole DOAI section is going to feel, maybe not necessarily, like, outdated, but it's definitely, it might show its age. It just might show its age. Once I get to it. Oh, hey, Rodimus! Nice to see ya! I am doing pretty good. I was just talking about, how a video I have planned is going to feel so extremely old because of, because I hadn't... Why is there a bunch of... What? That definitely interrupted me, yeah. Yeah, yep, that's definitely a bungee jump. I'm so sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, definitely go see it. It's I think I literally left DOAI, the playlist for DOAI in the description. because I want people to watch DOAI. It's so good. You should definitely go see the recent episode if you haven't. Ooh, that's a good idea. I didn't do that. I'm not a person who this was something I found out recently because like behind the scenes on like trying to figure out the analog horror video, it was originally going to be a reaction kind of video where we watch the analog horror videos I was talking about. Like there was a lot we watched from it. Like there was a lot more we watched even before even with what I'm talking about, there was more that we watched. Like in one of them I talk about we watched the what's the video called? It's the white stat like the White Stag Forest stuff. We didn't just watch one of the videos, we watched the whole channel. The whole channel. We watched the whole thing, like everything that was up at that point. Yeah, it is good. It is really good. And I'm talking about one of the videos that at least as far as I'm aware, not a lot of people have talked too much about. Because a lot of people focused on the puppet one. Oh, he was a short on YouTube. I do not have a Discord server for my community. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, is I don't have a server, but Peter has been planning on making... My friend Peter has been planning on making a Discord server for, like, generic squad. And the deer standing up. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that sounds creepy. I don't think I've actually seen that one. I might need to check their channel then. I must admit, I probably missed some stuff. But, like, we watched, like, all the videos that were there at the time. Which obviously includes the, you know, the puppet video and... like the whole thing. It's honestly funny. I'm looking forward to checking that out after stream. But back on the topic. All right, see you, Rodimus. Enjoy DOAI, friend, because it's so good. It's so good. But again, back on the topic of that video, one of the like we watched the whole channel, everything that was out at that time, and that was because I was originally going to make it a video of us watching the videos. It wasn't going to be like this whole scripted video that I plan on doing now. It was originally going to be us watching the videos, but looking back on a lot of the footage, we were not very interesting, to be blunt. We don't have explosive reactions or like we didn't really talk over the videos all that much. It was not very, let me just be blunt, it was not very interesting. which was why I decided instead to change it to be much more of a scripted video, because I liked what we had recorded, and I liked the idea I had of like tackling multiple analog horror videos in one session. And I also didn't want all that recording to go to waste either. So it just evolved into, why do I keep heading up that way? It just kind of evolved into what I have planned now. Like, purely out of, it's something I've been kind of wanting to tackle myself for a bit, and that the footage we had and the idea I originally was going to do, I just kind of realized was not going to be very interesting. Like, yeah, people like reaction videos, and like, there's people who definitely do that, and there's like no shame on that at all. But like, specifically with me and all my friends, that sort of content I don't think would really work in our favor, because we aren't the most reactionary type of people. We sit down and we absorb what's in front of us. Like, there's like, sure, there is like going to be a part of the video where we actually did like start pausing and looking through the whole thing because we got super enthralled with what we were watching, that we started like pausing and like looking at things to like, did we catch that sort of stuff? But like, that's not like what we normally do. We are not we aren't reaction-esque. We're very much taking what we're watching. Which is why the video evolved into what it plans to be now. I know I went on a bit of a rant there. About that video, that it still very much needs to be, at this point, really needs my audio and to be edited. Well, not even just my audio, because, but like plainly it needs the script to be read and it needs to be edited. Essentially where we're at with that video. And the same thing kind of goes for the my other video, the Pokemon one. That is also that also needs audio and editing. Which I've written a whole script for, but like, I'm thinking I might make it less like that I'm reading a script, but more of I use the script as a sort of outline for what I want to talk about in the video, and then just kind of ramble, if that makes sense. Like, use the script as my sort of bullet points for what I want to talk about, and then just start kind of talking about those points. Where in comparison to the analog horror video, it's going to be definitely a lot more of a scripted video. it'll definitely be a very interesting comparison to make. It'll be a very interesting thing to compare and contrast between the video I'm talking about and then my analog horror one. Freaking, I'm gonna start moving some of my storage out of this place because I pretty much have that storage area built out a bit. I just need to make the door and then like widen it out so it's a big storage area. It's not like this small. It's not small, it's gonna be big. This might actually honestly go right here too. It'll probably be like a sort of thing where it's zigzags. Yeah, I probably want to do this too. But yeah, thank you for coming to my Kai talk, I guess. Where I ended up just also kind of talking about my own video as well as DOAI for a bit. I don't think I have ever talked so much about something specific on my videos in like a good while, which is kind of nice. It's also kind of nice to also just talk about my planned videos too a bit, because like those absolutely need I definitely needed to talk about those more. Cause like I definitely want to put more work into those videos. And I definitely need to like also like allocate time to work on those videos as well. Cause like they just need some work. They need to be worked on. That's what I'll flat out just put. It's just like they need to be worked on. It'll probably take some time. God, it's kind of weird I'm moving all this stuff out of here. It's like we're finally just like pretty much officially moving out of... It's like officially moving out of one house to another. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I definitely am very, yeah, came home! Yeah, it definitely moved from what is the equivalent of a cliffside box to an actual genuinely like well-built house. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. And then we have a freaking storage dome over here. Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. I don't think I have too much else to really say on DOAI though, at this point. I think I've definitely said a lot of my piece. on it. You know, other than like I can't wait for what's next to come, and like I'm definitely hyped for volume 3, or like any other like small parts that come out for DOAI. I'm definitely very excited to see where this goes. Because like to put in perspective and to also link it back again to the video that I've been planning, the script for that got the part of the script where it talks about DOAI got completely separated from the rest of the script because I was not satisfied with what I originally wrote, and wrote essentially a complete different script talking about DOAI, essentially. Like all for volume 0. And I did this, and I think I also did the same thing for I did the same thing for another analog. I don't want to say all of them that I'm doing, but like because like leave the surprises to the surprises, but like one of them I was very unhappy with. The script I wrote, it was very much less about the video itself, because I want to talk about the videos, like the content within the videos and the videos themselves. And the video ended up being the original part of that script ended up being way too much about the video itself, like talking about what happens in the video, and not about how interesting and creative the presentation of the video was, how they were presenting their concepts and everything. It was something I like immediately realized was like, this needs more work. And I think that section might still be there, but like I literally went to a completely different script, a completely different Google Doc, because this is all being written in Google Docs, and started writing down another separate script for that video. So like DOAI was not the first one to have this treatment, but it's definitely one of the ones that got same idea, like not satisfied with what I wrote. I don't know if there's any others that are at that point anymore. Like, let me say, for both of those rewrites of the script, I looked over those videos so many times just to get like all the details about the videos correct. Because like I didn't write this script immediately after watching all those. The script was literally being written like maybe months after. Ow. This discussion just went right back into me talking about writing for those videos. I must be really pent up about those videos, and probably killing me on the inside not talking about them for so long. Now that I'm just like spilling all the beans behind the scenes. fine by me. I don't mind spilling a little bit of the beans as long as I don't give any, like, as long as I'm like not like, oh, freaking this is in the video, gonna be in the video. There's gonna be a whole section where we have a mariachi band. You know, just kind of talking about the process, I guess, is really nice. Cause like I've been working on that video for admittedly way too long. Like I've been working on that for way too long because like I want my friends to also have a say, like a part in the video because they were a part of watching those videos with me, and I want to still retain that idea that you know, they weren't just there as like my support crew watching as a part of the watch party. I want them to also be a part of the video. Cuz like the whole idea wasn't just the original idea for the video wasn't just like wasn't just me talking about all these really cool analog horror videos and shit. It was originally going to be me and my friends react and have a small discussion about these videos. And I want to, I guess, retain some of that. I'm gonna make a bunch of chests. There we go. And again, 100%, like, I've spent way too long on that video. Like, like, they should have came out much sooner. Like, that video should have came out much sooner. Like, I should have had the idea for the video, like, much sooner than when I realized it. And I should have had, like, there's a lot of things I think about when I started making that video idea. It's like, it definitely I should have came up with it sooner. There's like thinking about now, I'm wishing I'm like working on it more. Like that's definitely something I think about. And like it's going to be also difficult to do because literally as I was saying, like, yeah, like I want to involve my friends in it, but my friends are obviously not going to be available 100% of the time. Like they have their lives, and they have their lives to live, and I like, and like same with me. I have my life to live. I freaking, it's like there's probably shit on my plate too. Like, yeah, I guess in some parts there's regret to it too. Like, especially, like, think of it more of recent too. There's a bit of regret not that like I regret wanting to make those videos, but more regret just like not making it, starting to do it sooner, or like getting stuff done sooner. A lot of that, I think, more paints the picture, I guess. Again, I think it's really funny that all this stuff is coming out after we've been talking about DOAI a bit. I think that's kind of funny to me. It's just like one moment we're talking about DOAI and the next I'm like, man, I wish I was working, like, man, I wish I started doing these things sooner. Working on these videos sooner. And like, yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, that describes it, that is perfect. The description of what's going on here. Absolutely, like, it's like absolutely that, honestly, absolutely, like ADHD, like train moment of just like jump from one thing to another, like, yeah. I always find it funny in conversations where we'll start talking about one thing, and then we'll just somehow, like, without any interruption to like the train of thought, somehow bridges into a completely different topic about something, which is something I kind of find, which is something I guess I personally find funny. It's just like sometimes we just like train, we just can sometimes just train from one topic to another. Like in a heartbeat. I find that very funny that, like, it's not even like, it's like just something that happens. Just kind of happens. Apparently I couldn't speak. I find it really funny, I guess. I don't know. I think it's funny. I think it's fun that that like even just among my friends, we could just like, we could talk about one, we'll talk about like one topic, and then all of a sudden maybe not like all of a sudden, but like we just smoothly transition to like a completely separate and kind of like a separate different topic. Like I could start talking about like I could just, like, I'm trying to think of something, like I could just start talking about Pokemon, or and then like that somehow transitions to I don't know, cockfighting, I guess. Like it, and then that somehow gets like transitions to like talking about animal abuse and how shitty it is and all that crap. You know what I mean? Like it just, it could go completely off the rails sometimes too. It's just like you go like, I think a more interesting difference is like you're talking about Pokemon, then I suddenly start talking about Star Wars, because they're both two things I really like, and that's how I somehow train them together. It's like, yeah, I love Pokemon. It's one of my favorite series of all time, and another one I like is Star Wars. It's one of my favorite and then you just like it starts to get into sci-fi stuff, and that could just steamroll into like completely different topics. It just like I don't know. It's something I always find interesting. It's just again this it's just holy crap. I feel like this topic also probably I think literally again all this stuff like even now like I'm literally just talking about I'm just talking about like just talking about shit. What the fuck? And again, all this stuff somehow started with talking about DOAI. How the fuck did we get here? We started on a train track of talking about DOAI, and now all of a sudden we're just talking about like how swiftly and normally we could just like switch to I guess I and even some of my friends could just switch from one topic of conversation to a completely different topic of conversation, and it's just like a normal. It just kind of happens. Ay ay ay. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I need. Holy crap, I think I talked so long, I think my brain just like... Because like once I stopped talking, it's just like now I can't think of anything else to say. You just go on a roll and then all of a sudden... It's just the brain decides to be like, no, no more, we're good now. Time to go to bed. Turn out the lights. Oh my lordy. I want a second circle back around to just the title of the video for a second, just like say, just again to say, just if you haven't watched DOAI by this point in the video, in the VOD, if anyone is watching to this point in like the archival of this stream, go watch it. Please go watch it. Like the people behind it are such talented fucking people and deserve all the fucking praise. Like genuinely. Like I just want to make that PSA known. Just please go watch. It's good shit. Whoop. I wish I could ramble like this more often, especially when I'm doing stuff on my own. I'm just realizing how many freaking tabs I have. I just realized how many freaking, oh my god, I literally have one of my scripts open. I literally have one of my freaking video scripts open still. Oh my god. What the heck? Yeah, for real. Oh my lord. Yeah. You know what? I'll be right back. I actually have to use the bathroom really quickly. Oh, hey, wait! I actually don't think I've ever used this screen before. I don't think I've ever used this screen for some reason. You guys get to see something slightly new. But yeah, I'll actually be right back. I took the opportunity to grab some water. I got another whole thing of water here now. Definitely something I definitely need to do more of. I want to focus on the whole build here for a second. I think... Oh, I still gotta do that. And I'd rather specific build. I could do that off camera later. Oh, yep. Have a good night, Brewberry. We'll see you again next stream. Bye-bye. Oh my god, I have so many chests. Alright, so I think... Because I think we're getting pretty good. We're getting pretty far in our quest to build the world, I guess. I don't know. Definitely... Oh. Just, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Anyway, Jimbo. I started watching clips from Jimmy Neutron recently. And I got really addicted to this one clip of Jimmy's dad singing about being like singing the Donut Boy theme song. I got so freaking addicted to that video. Ugh, my lord. I think there's definitely some... There's definitely a lot I need to do about this build. Like, oh my god, I got distracted for a second. I was talking about Hugh. I got really addicted to watching that. I don't know why, I just did. I don't know what about it, like, I got so addicted to. I think I just found the clip really funny and I just really liked it. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is maybe I should stream more earlier in the day, too. That's kind of a thought. On me brain. I don't think I've ever... I just realized... I think something I should do more often is share that I'm streaming with a lot of my friends, too. I don't actually do that. Yeah, I could do that more often. But, also need it. I think I should stream more earlier in the day. because I definitely, the times I have done it have been pretty freaking if you ask me, they've been pretty good and successful. And it's not like these later at night streams are bad or anything like that. I just feel like I feel like I need to, I feel like I should do more more earlier streams, I guess. Like something about it just, like, maybe not something about it, like, I feel like that's something I should do more often at the least. At a minimum. Like, okay, I think let's keep, yeah, I just want to get all this stuff moved out of here, I guess. That's probably what I'm gonna end the stream on, is just moving all of my items out. And getting a bit more organized, I guess, too. Because that's definitely something that is needed to be fixed from my original bases. Like, organization it's so unorganized. Maybe I'll put all these trees, all these saplings and everything in one of these chests. Not organized in any specific way, just kind of put them in there. Like, probably like a plant chest. Actually, you know, hold on, we'll leave these here. And I'm gonna keep another stack on me though, in this case. Trying to remember what I'm doing. What I should move, or more like, what should I move next? Oh, I have mangrove leaves and moss carpet. Oh, you know what? I don't remember if I ever actually talked about this on stream, but I've been planning on doing a moss farm, and I've gotten some work on it. I've gotten some work on it done. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Why talk about what work I've gotten on it when I could literally show you what work I've gotten on it? It's like, this is the moss farm currently. This is still like, this is what I currently have built for the moss farm. My idea is that I want to collect all the moss blocks, and then everything else gets turned into bone meal. And surprisingly, this whole thing works really well. I followed a tutorial by a person called the Golden Dragon for the stone generator design. But the rest of everything else, though, that was added onto it, the observers over here, all these target blocks, all those target blocks affecting these dispensers here, everything else is completely my own. Is completely my own, and the only other tutorial I followed was to get this sorting system here correct, so I can sort all the moss blocks out of the main system, out of the main composter system, and get them dispensed right into over here. I probably could also shorten this by one whole thing. I don't know why I made it this long. Like, I could probably shorten it a bit, but that is the general idea. And then you have this, which starts and stops the bone meal, and this here which I don't need. I could just do that. Like, that's working though. And like, the idea would be too is that, because I have these ladders here, is that I can get away into the machine when it stopped, replace this line here with moss. It's probably gonna be a little loud for a second. You start flicking that, and that activates all the dispensers, starts making bone meal, and then we do this to start collecting everything. And all of this collects the bone meal and all the stuff on top. Or this collects all the moss and everything on top of the moss. It's a little ineffective here and there, I won't lie. I could probably do it a little better. Like, there's probably a better way to push everything by the water. But this is how I did it. So this whole thing, this line of observers will observe the blocks being pushed. And this does two things. This activates this top part here immediately. And then we have a bottom part here that has a delay. That will delay it by a little bit. And as you can see, all the stuff going in is mainly all the moss carpets and everything. And everything else gets sorted into here. It's a little slow. It's not perfect, I won't lie, but it's definitely I think I've definitely done pretty good here. I also have it that if I have it literally doubled like this because moss kept getting lost over here and getting put in to the bone meal system. But I want to make sure it didn't do that. Yeah, that's me showing off this whole system, and then it simply stops by doing that. I can very easily stop it. And even if items get stuck there, it's very few. Yeah, I do. I do have a Discord. I do have a Discord account. Same quick title. Yeah, I want to jump back on Blockterria because I was just talking about my moss farm, and I'm going to eventually build it on here, probably somewhere over here, in an area where I do a lot of things. But like just like in chat or like just You know what? Sure, why not? I don't know if links are enabled on here, so... actually, you could just send it through me. We're probably on a similar Discord. I think we're both on Past Record. You could probably just DM me on there. Like, I don't mind. But yeah, Ooh, this whole... It's weird going from just the regular flat world back to here for some reason. Probably actually... How long have we been going for? We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. I might stop in a bit. I might stop streaming in a little bit. But I still want to finish moving everything out of the main house into the main storage. So eventually we can cut this whole entire house down and gotcha. Did you ever get your account back? Oh, I have a bunch of mangrove property deals. That's good. Oh. I literally... Oh, no, that's why I was up there. I came up here, immediately forgot why I came up there, and I went outside and realized why I went up there. Yeah, that seems about right. Stone's still smelting. What's up with this? I gotta move. There's bone meal in there? Oh, there was probably bone meal in the hopper. Just leave these here for now. Move all this dirt and stuff. Oh my god. Oh my lordy. Yes, this is what we're doing. Everything is coming together. My brain power is growing. I could probably see what I can do. In fact, you actually might be... You might actually be in... You might be in luck, actually. Thinking about it now, because... if I'm not mistaken, actually... I think... Isn't Brew... I think Brew's a mod on Pastra's... On, Pastra's server. So more than likely, Brew might honestly see this and be able to help you. That's actually fair though. But yeah, I can see what I can do. I could see if I can help. Roger that. Yeah. Hey. My... Oh my lord, I'm trying to get the... There it is. There we go. Gravel. Probably put all the gravity blocks in that chest, honestly. Gravel and sand. Oh, no, yeah. I getcha. Do that. There we go. It's all good, friend. Put all these pot cards. Wasn't I literally talking about putting sand in the gravity chest? I start grabbing everything but sand. Hey, do that. Put that there too. I think there's only... think I'll just clear out one of the chests slowly, and then probably call it a night. We'll just clear out this chest. And by doing that, I'm just going to pretty much move everything into this chest temporarily. I should probably take these too. And those. And this. Take all those and we'll bring those down with us. It's like I'm definitely feeling the exhaustion from from streaming, and it's like it's late too. I'll probably just start moving everything else off camera. But I think this is a pretty good spot to call it a night. So yeah, I had some fun. Glad we got to talk a little bit about DOAI. It was fun. Had some good stuff. But yeah, tomorrow's stream, I plan on something a little different. Next stream. Call it a redemption arc, if you will. Because if you've noticed on my channel, there are 2 series that have a very strong connection, that have a similar trend, that are incomplete. And that's my Pokemon Sword playthrough, which I stopped because I don't think I ever said it in a video, but I stopped doing it because I lost footage for one of the parts and I had saved, so I couldn't just roll it back and do it all again. And I didn't want to continue after that, and it was very sad. But the other one was Pokemon Uranium, a fan game, but I didn't finish it. And I don't know if I will finish it. I might come back to it eventually, but at the moment it's incomplete and I kind of lost steam for doing Uranium. But this time, I swear to gosh, this time, I'm not letting that happen again. So yeah, next time, we'll see you then. And this background will make a much more sense then. We'll see you then.